Hi students, my name is Nitesh Narashet. I am from Manara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 10th standard, that is triangles. In triangles we already discussed about what is meant by triangles and what is the difference between similarity and congruence. Also we discussed about theorem 6.1 and theorem 6.2. Also we discussed some of the problems based on theorem 6.1 and theorem 6.2. So here let us move on to the next topic, that is theorem 6.3 or AAA similarity criterion or angle similarity criterion, that is theorem 6.3. Theorem 6.3, so or we call it as a angle similarity criterion, or we are called it as a AAA similarity criterion. Yes, theorem 6.3 or angle similarity criterion, or we are call it as a AAA similarity criterion in small words. Yes, so also we discussed in the 9th standard, that is some of the congruence rules, that is SAS congruence rule, ASA congruence rule, SSS congruence rule and RHS congruence rule. So here we are discussing about AAA similarity. Also you know about what is the difference between congruence and similarity. So here in the case of SSS congruence rule or congruence rules and similarity rules, okay, we are called it as a congruence criterion and similarity criterion, the statement part is quite same. So here also we are considering two triangles, there also we are considering two triangles. If in two triangles we have to consider two triangles only, so then we have to take the criterion according to the rules. In congruence rule all the corresponding angles sides are same, but here angles are same but the corresponding sides are proportional or in the same ratio. So likewise it is continued. So likewise here we have to state AAA similarity criterion, that is angle similarity criterion. The statement of theorem tells us that if in two triangles, here we have to consider two triangles, that means if in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal. Yes, similarity criterion tells us that its corresponding angles must be equal. Corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in the same ratio or proportional, you can take. Corresponding sides are in the same ratio and hence these two triangles are similar. That's it. When in the case of congruence rule means, for example SSS congruence rule, the corresponding sides, if in two triangles corresponding the three sides of one triangle and corresponding three sides of another triangle is equal. But here in this case, so we have to take the corresponding angles are equal. All the corresponding angles are equal. So then we have to consider all the sides, all the corresponding sides in the same ratio means those two triangles are similar. So let us take the statement. If in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in the same ratio, are in the same ratio, and hence those two triangles are similar. Those two triangles are similar. Yes. So here we have to consider two triangles. After we get their corresponding angles are same and corresponding sides are proportional or are in the same ratio means, so then we can take it as those two triangles are similar. So let us take any two triangles. Here I will consider the two triangles here. Here we have the two triangles. Yes. So those two looking like one and the same. So here I am consider the two triangles. Firstly, I will name it as ABC, and here I will consider it as ADE. Or we can take PQR also, no problem. PQR, we can consider it as a PQR also. PQR. Yes. So here I consider two triangles because in this case of A similarity criterion, we want two triangles. In all the congruence case also, similarity case also, we want two triangles. So here what we have to do is, firstly, when we consider A similarity criterion, we have to prove that the corresponding angles are same and corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So for that, what we have to do is we have to shift this triangle on the second triangle. That means we have to place this triangle on the second triangle. That means what it happens means, so here just we get like this. That means here we have B and here we have C, and A is coincide with P. So we can take it as P. Here we have B and C here. So we get like this. So from that one we can insert the similarity criterion. That is here BC is parallel to QR. BC is exactly parallel to QR. When we have BC is exactly parallel to QR, then this angle and this angle becomes corresponding angles, and this angle and this angle becomes corresponding angles, and this angle is same for both. A is equal to P. So that means here corresponding angles are same. So corresponding angles are same, and the ratios of corresponding sides are same. So then we can take the A similarity criterion. So let us take that one. Consider triangle. Here I will consider it. That is PBC and PQR. Or you can take ABC or PQR. But here we are considering the similarity criterion in only one triangle. That's why we have to take PBC and triangle PQR. So that means here A is merged with P. That means we can easily take angle A is equal to angle P. So those two are same, and then here angle B and angle Q becomes corresponding sides. So corresponding angles. So that's why we can take angle B is equal to angle Q. Then angle C is equal to angle R. Those two are corresponding angles. So we have the corresponding angles are same. So then we have to take the corresponding sides are proportional. That is, here we have the condition, that is theorem 6.1. If a line is drawn parallel to the one side and intersecting other two sides in a distinct points, so then the line divides other two sides in the same ratio. So that condition we have to take here. That is, here I am considering PB by PQ and PC by PR. That is, PB by PQ is equal to PC by PR is equal to BC by QR. Yes. So we have the second condition, that is corresponding sides are proportional, but here we have to replace A in place of P, because here AB, PC and BC. So those three are the sides of belongs to this triangles also. So that's why we have to replace A with P. So here in place of P. So that is, I will consider AB by PQ is equal to AC by PR is equal to BC by QR. So that means here we have the corresponding angles are same and corresponding sides are proportional or are in the same ratio. So from AAA similarity criterion, these two triangles, that is, here I will consider PBC. So after that I will consider it as a ABC. So from similarity criterion we can take, here I will write from AAA similarity criterion, we have to write triangle PBC. Firstly I will write PBC is similar to, here it is the symbol for similarity, similar to triangle PQR, and here I will replace P and A, that is ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So this is the symbol for similarity. So here we know that this one is a symbol for congruency and this one is the symbol for similarity. Congruency means all the sides, the measurement of all the sides angles are same. Here in this case the measurement of angles only is same, but the corresponding sides are proportional. So likewise, just don't confuse with those two symbols. It is for congruency, it is for similarity. So that's why you have to aware of those two symbols. So here we have the AAA similarity criterion. So here if in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are proportional or are in the same ratio, means so those two triangles are similar. So we have that condition. So in problems also you have to find some of the corresponding angles are equal, and when we have a condition that is the corresponding sides are proportional or are in the same ratio, means you can take those two triangles are similar, not congruent. Those two triangles are similar only. So let us take some of the problems based on AAA similarity criteria. Yes, let us take the first problem. So here we have to check triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So here two triangles are given, that is angle ABC, triangle ABC and triangle DEF it is given. So some of the measurements are given, the sides, the measurement of some sides are given here, all the sides are given here, and then measurement of some angles are given. So here what we have to do is, so we have to take the AAA similarity criterion and then we have to prove this triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So when we call it as a similar, so AAA similarity criterion, according to AAA similarity criterion, the corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Then only we are considering it as a triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF according to AAA similarity criteria. So let us have a look of that one. Yes, here just observe whether all the corresponding angles are equal or not. Just here look at this here 60 degrees there, here also 60 degrees there, here it shows 90 degree, so here it is also we can take 90 degree. And then so here there is no any angle given here, so just look at those two angles. So we know that the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So from that one we can easily identify the third angle. So let us calculate that third angle. So here first we consider, here I will consider only triangle ABC. Consider triangle ABC. Consider triangle ABC first. Here the sum of interior angles of triangle is 180 degree. The sum of interior angle, that is here A plus B plus C. Here I will consider the complete angle. That's why I am considering angle A. If it is split into two parts, means here the case is different. We have to take BAC, ABC, so like that we have to take. So when we have a complete angle, so we can take A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. So here we know that angle A is equal to 60 degree, angle B is equal to 90 degrees. That is 60 degree plus 90 degree plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Then 60 degree plus 90 degree plus 60 degree means it is 150 degree plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. That is angle C is equal to, I am transposing 150 to the RHS side, becomes minus 150, that is 180 degree minus 150 degree, that is angle C is equal to 30 degree. Here it is, we have 30 degree. 30 degree. We can take here also. If it is, we have here it is unknown means. So you can also calculate this third side also using the Pythagoras theorem. Already we know that from the formula of finding the Pythagoras theorem here. So in that case you have to find that one, but here there is no any issues on the third side, that is here it is the measurement of all the side is given. So firstly we have to check the AAA criteria. So here, yes, just observe. So here corresponding angles are same. Yes, angle A is equal to angle D is equal to 60 degree, angle B is equal to angle E is equal to 90 degree, and angle C is equal to angle F is equal to 30 degree. That is here the corresponding angles are equal. Yes. So the corresponding angles are equal, that is angle A is equal to angle D is equal to 60 degree, and angle B is equal to angle E is equal to 90 degree, and angle C is equal to angle F is equal to 30 degree. So we have the corresponding angles are same. So let us check all the corresponding sides are proportional or not. We have to check here. So firstly I will consider AB by DE. Here consider triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Yes. Then here AB by DE. What is the value of AB here? 3 centimeter. 3 divided by D is equal to 4.5 centimeter. So I will make this one 4.5 centimeter. Here just observe when we have 3 or 4.5. So that means 1.5. 1.5 we have to cancel out it from the 1.5. 1.5 into 2, it is 3. We get 2 divided by 1.5 into 3, it will get 4.5. So remember, so the division, that is. Okay, so here we get 2 by 3. The ratio of AB by DE is equal to 2 by 3. So let us check others also. That is BC by EF. BC by EF. BC is equal to 6 centimeter, and then EF is equal to 9 centimeter. That is 3 into 2 and 3 into 3. We have both the ratios of corresponding sides are same. So if we have the third side also the same, so we can take those two triangles are similar. So here I will take that one, the final corresponding side, whether it is the same ratio or not. That is, here I have to consider AC by DF. AC is equal to 8 and DF is equal to 12, 4 into 2 and 4 into 3. So that means here the ratios of corresponding sides are same. That means therefore AB by DE is equal to BC by EF. BC by EF is equal to AC by DF is equal to 2 by 3. So that means the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Therefore, the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So we have the corresponding angles are same and corresponding angles are in the same ratio. According to the AAA similarity criterion, we can take those two triangles are similar. That is from AAA similarity criterion, we can take triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Yes. So we proved with the help of AAA similarity criterion. Firstly, we calculated the third angle here. After that, we proved that the corresponding angles are equal and also corresponding sides are equal. With the help of those two conditions from similarity criterion, that is AAA similarity criterion, we have the result, that is triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So there are many sort of problems are there. So that means here it is the one set of problem that is related to the many types of problems. So you can get those problems in your exercise. So let us move on to the next problem. Yes, let us take the second problem. The figure is shown here and it is given that O is the midpoint of AD and BC and we have to prove triangle ABO is similar to triangle OCD. So firstly we have to write what are the given things in every sort of that problem. So firstly we have to write what are the given things. So here given. What are the given things here? That is O is the midpoint of AD and BC. O is the midpoint of AD and BC means O is the midpoint of AD and BC means we can take AO is equal to OD. Yes. So here O is the midpoint of AD and BC means we can take AO is equal to OD. Also, it is O is the midpoint of BC means we can take OB is equal to OC. Or BO is equal to OC. BO is equal to OC. Here we have two conditions. Also just observe here, so some mark is there on AB and CD. So that means those two sides are same. That means that also it is given here. That is AB is equal to CD is also given. So then what we have to prove here? So we have to write to prove. To prove what we have to prove? Triangle ABO is similar to triangle OCD. Here we have to prove this thing. Yes. So let us take the proof here. So when we take the proof, so here we have to prove triangle ABO is similar to triangle OCD. So consider triangle ABO and triangle OCD. In that case, we have to apply the AAA similarity criterion here. So with the help of that criterion, we have to prove that one, that is corresponding angles are same and the corresponding sides are proportional. We have to take, then we can consider or then we can come to the conclusion that triangle ABO is similar to triangle OCD. So let's take the proof. So here we have some of the criteria. That is, just observe that here angle OAB is equal to angle ODC because it is those two are 90 degree. That is, here firstly we have to consider triangle ABO and triangle OCD. So if you have in the proof part, in the two proof part, we have some two triangles. Means consider that two triangles only. So consider those two triangles only. So then we have to find the corresponding angles are equal and the sides are proportional. Means those two triangles are similar. So firstly we have to know about what are the corresponding angles are same. That is, angle OA B is equal to angle ODC is equal to 90 degree. So one similarity, one equality we have. And then here just observe, when we have intersecting lines, we have one pair of vertically opposite angles are same. So we have vertically opposite angles here, so we can take that one. That is, here angle AOB. Angle AOB is equal to angle COD because it is vertically opposite angles. Yes. So we already know about the right angle triangle already in the last case. So we have a right angle triangle. Here also we have two right angle triangles. When we have two right angles, two right angle triangle or any other triangle, in those two triangles the two corresponding angles are same, means the third corresponding angles, the pair of third corresponding angles are also same. That means if in two triangles two corresponding angles are same, means so we can easily take the third angle, the corresponding third angles are also same. So that's why we can take angle ABO is equal to angle OCD also we can take. So that is, if in two triangles, or we can write it as, if in two triangles two pairs of corresponding angles are equal, then the remaining or the third, we can take third also. Then the third pair of angles are also same. Yes. So therefore we can take angle ABO. Angle ABO is equal to angle OCD. Yes. So we have. So this criterion we call it as the AA criterion. That is, here we have two equalities. When we have two equalities, so of angles, so we can take AA criterion. That means here the third angles also equal. The third pair of corresponding angles are also equal. It is understood. We can take that one. So here we have the corresponding angles are same. Therefore the corresponding angles are equal. So we have the first condition here. So then we have to consider the second condition, that is the corresponding sides are proportional. Yes, we know that. Yeah, we know that. That is, here we have the condition, that is AO is equal to OD. AO is equal to OD and AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD and BO is equal to OC. Is equal to OC because it is given. Yes. So here Here we have the corresponding sides are equal. The corresponding sides are equal. That means when we take the proportionality or when we take the ratios of those two sides, we can easily get one by one. So that means in this case the corresponding sides are proportional. That means we can take it as AO by OD is equal to BO by OC is equal to AB by CD. So those two are equalities. When we cancel those two things, we get 1 by 1. That is 1. All those ratios are having 1:1 ratio. That's why we can take the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Therefore, the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So that means here the two triangles are congruent as well as similar. So already we know that all the congruent triangles are similar, but all the similar triangles are not congruent. That means here we have the congruence, that is corresponding sides are also equal, corresponding angles are also equal. That means those two triangles are congruent. The congruent figures are similar, always similar. So that's why we can take those two triangles are similar. That is from AAA similarity criterion, we can take triangle ABO is similar to triangle OCD. So we have that condition. So in every part of the problem we have to consider two triangles, and then we have to find what are the corresponding angles are equal and what are the corresponding sides are proportional. If it is we have those two conditions are satisfied with the AAA side similarity criterion, then we can easily take those two triangles are similar. So let us move on to the next problem. Yes, so let us move on to the third problem. So it is a very simple problem. It is given that triangle ODC is similar to triangle OBC. That means here it is the intersecting lines under the some parallel lines here. So here it is given that angle COB is equal to 125 degree and angle CDO is equal to 70 degree. It is given. So from that given quantities, and also we have those two triangles, that is this triangle and this triangle, those two are similar we have. So that means the corresponding angles are same and corresponding sides are also proportional or in the same ratio. So we have here what we have to do is we have to find some of the angles, that is angle DOC. Here we have to find out this angle and angle DCO, and we have to find this angle and angle OAB. So we have to find this angle also, we have to find here. So let us take the problem. Firstly we have to write what are the given things. What are the given things here? It is easily given that triangle ODC is similar to triangle OBC. We can take all the corresponding angles are same and all the corresponding sides are proportional. We can take easily. And then, so we have some of the measurement, that is angle BOC is equal to 125 degree and angle CDO is equal to 70 degree we have. Then what I have to do? So we have to find angle DOC, angle DCO and angle OAB we have to find here. That is, yes. So to prove, or we can write it in to prove, no problem. Yes, to prove. So that is angle DOC is equal to question mark and angle DCO is equal to, we can take it as a question mark, and angle OAB is equal to question mark. We have to find that one. Yes, let us find one by one. Yes. So solution. solution we have to take. Here just observe. So here DB is a line. DB is a line and OC is a ray stands on this line DB. So that's why the sum of adjacent angle formed is 180 degree. So we can take, here we have and this angle, this complete angle is equal to 125 degree, and this angle we have to find. That is, consider CO or OC stands on DB. So also we discussed in the 9th standard into this is, so here when a ray stands on a line, the adjacent angle formed or the sum of adjacent angle is 180 degree. The adjacent angle formed is supplementary. We already know that one. So from that thing we have to find out that angle. That is, here we have to consider angle DOC plus angle COB. Angle COB is equal to 180 degree. We have, this is 125 degree. Angle DOC is equal plus 125 degree is equal to 180 degree. So angle DOC is equal to 180 minus 125 degree. That is, after transposing it becomes minus. That is, angle DOC is equal to, it is 55 degree. That's 55 degree we have. So that means the value is 55 degree. Yes, I think you got that one. Yes. So let us move on to the next solution. That is, here we want angle DCO. Here there are two possibilities are there finding that angle. That is, the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree, and the external angle is formed. External angle is formed is the sum of the opposite angles in a triangle. So those two are we can use. So that is 70 plus this angle is 125 you can use, and also 70 plus 155 plus this angle is equal to 180 degree you can use. So we know that simply it is the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We can use always. That is, the sum of interior angles of triangle is 180 degree. So we can use from triangle DOC. So we have angle ODC plus angle DCO or DOC plus angle DCO is equal to 180 degree. Let us substitute all the values here. That is 70 plus 55 plus angle DCO is equal to 180 degree. So here 125 degree plus angle DCO is equal to 180 degree. So here I will take here the small part. That is, I will transpose this 125 degree to the RHS side. It becomes angle DCO is equal to 180 degree minus 125 degree. That is, angle DCO is equal to 55 degree. The same. Yes. So angle DCO also 55 degree, angle DOC also 55 degree. It is 70 degree. So let us look at this sum whether it is 180 degree or not. So obviously it is 180 degree because we taken that the sum is 180 degree. From that only we calculated that value. So that's why the sum of interior angle of the triangle is 180 degree only. There is no any confusions at all. Yes. So here we found out the two angles. So here we have the only one triangle we have to one angle we have to find out. Take the third part. That is the third part of the solution. That is OAB. Angle OAB we have to find out. How can we find out that one? So we can use this similarity. That is, triangle ODC is similar to triangle OBC. consider triangle ODC is similar to triangle OBC. So here the corresponding angles are same. The corresponding angles are equal in triangles ODC and triangle OBC. So that means here, just observe here, when it is 55, so this is also 55 because those two are vertically opposite angles, and also it is, we can take it as a corresponding angles also. It is also 55 degree. So when we consider these two are parallel lines, and these we are consider some of these lines CA, AC, consider it as a transversal means. So here this angle and this angle becomes alternate interior angle. So that's why we can take it as 55 degree. Yes, therefore angle DCO is equal to angle OAB is equal to 55 degree we can take. So here it is 55 degree. When we have 55 degree, so we have 70 degree only. So that means here it is the procedure to find out that one. So because of AAA similarity criterion, because of AAA similarity criterion. So from CAA similarity criterion we found out all the values of unknown angles. So let us take some of the homework. Take two homeworks here. So here it is given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So both the triangles are similar. So that means corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. We can take. Here we have to find the value of K. That means here all the measurements are given. The measurements of corresponding sides are given here in triangle ABC. But the one side of second triangle, that is PQR, is not given. So with the help of the ratio of corresponding sides according to the AAA similarity criterion, so we have to find the value of K. So let us take the second problem here. Diagonals AC and BD of a trapezium ABCD with AB is parallel to CD. Here we have the condition AB is parallel to CD. That means we learnt in the 9th standard that is AB is parallel to CD and some of the transversal are there. Then we have some of the corresponding sides are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. So we have that condition. Remember that criterions, and then intersect each other at point O. So here those two diagonals are intersect at point O here. So the diagonals are act as transversals also. Yes, then using the similarity criterion for two triangles, so that OA by OC is equal to OB by OD. So that means here already we know in the 9th standard, that is how can we deal with those things. That is how can we take those two such triangles, so we can easily find out OA, OC, OB, OD. So remember that one. So what are the triangle? What is the possible triangle we can take, and what are the possible criterion we can take? So you have to analyze. So here when we consider AB is parallel to CD, so BD is a transversal means some angles are same, and AC is a transversal means some angles are same. We have then firstly we have to know what are the possible triangles we can take when we have this condition. So that means in one triangle, so OA and OC are the part of that one, and in some another triangle OB and OD is the part of that triangle, and in some other possibilities are there you can take. So let us solve this problem in your home only. So you have to solve that one. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so you can get the notification very easily. So thank you and all, be safe and stay home. Thank you.